This is a skid pad. It's a proving ground for drifting legends like Von Gittin Jr. and Chelsea DeNofa to go and showcase their skills. And I'm right there. So what exactly led me to this exact situation where my childhood heroes are doing what they do best right in front of me? Let me set the stage for you. About 2 weeks before this all went down, my friend Jack, who you've seen in other videos like Hide and Seek, turns out to be a race car driver for NASA's Spec E30, and a damn good one too. He decided for some miraculous reason, let's invite Zach to this crazy event known as Hyperfest. And his idea was to take me out for lunch laps and teach me how to drive the Mustang on track. Except only there was a slight problem. The car behind me is my lovely car Ace. You've seen it on the channel plenty of times, and unfortunately I got into a little bit of an accident and the car was in the shop right before we shot this video, completely scratching out the idea of actually taking this thing on track. But I wasn't about to miss my first opportunity to watch Jack race on track. Damn, that rhymed. I should be a lyricist. Either way, I gave a call to Mason, who was more than willing to give me a ride to the legendary VIR. You know, the one from Forza? Yeah, that VIR. After Mason arrived, it was about a 3-hour journey from my pickup point all the way down to Virginia International Raceway. Once we pulled into the complex, we ran into a small problem. No, she said go up to that person, they're gonna flag you in and tell you where to go.
Where am I going? It's Hog Pen or something, right? You're gonna need to turn around.
Oh no.
There's like a small road you'll see, kind of cuts, and then you go up and around, you'll come down that big hill on the other side.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so we did find the camp spot. We just ran into Jack and he told us where to go. Let's set up shop. After we got all the tents set up, obviously we were going to go pay a visit to Jack, and I got to check out his Spec E30 race car, which was a lot more stock than I was imagining.
Wait, turn on the light. I got it all cleaned up and everywhere as well as best I could. As you can see, tried and true. But yeah, I mean, I've been racing this car here for 8 years now. Literally all it has is race brake pads, wheels and tires. So you can actually run these on the street if you wanted. Literally the engine is like completely stock.
Excited to see you run it.
I've been here since Monday. It's Thursday now, and I have not driven yet. So I'm antsy.
I bet. I can't wait to see you run on the track. I've never seen you race in person before, so that'll be cool. Wait, do you still carry the spare tire?
Yeah.
Never did I think I'd see a race car with a spare tire still attached. After our small conversation with Jack, I think it was time to go to bed and get ready for tomorrow, which surprisingly is classified as the boring day of Hyperfest. And when I say boring, this is probably still the craziest event I've been to. Well, let's get this day started.
What was it, like 7:10? 7:19. I had to get to the meeting.
God, that thing's loud. Jack's going down to the driver's meeting to get prepped. We're gonna go walk around the paddock, see what everything's about, and then let's get into racing. As you're just casually walking through the pits, we're passing RX-7s, some weird Audi thing, a twin turbo R8, a Lamborghini Super Trofeo Evo, and then even a Dodge Viper, which is by far my all-time dream car. Do you think I could get an even trade-in on the Mustang? By the time we got back to the campsite, Jack told me to get into the golf cart and we were gonna go watch a 45-second montage of drifting. But before we could even do that, we ran into another content creator that you might know.
My friend Zach. He does. I don't know if you've seen him on TikTok. He does a bunch of like funny little videos. But oh yeah, catch up later. Yeah. Good to see you, bro. Yeah.
Oh my God. All right, me and John are heading back to the campsite now. I'm starting to lose my voice. I don't even know if you guys can hear me. It's so f***ing loud, and I've lost all of my hearing. We can't even make it back to our campsite without seeing this shit. That V10 sounds so good.
V10s, bro.
As me and John were walking back to the campsite, we overheard the announcement that Von Gittin Jr. and Chelsea DeNofa were about to do the full 3.2-mile course of VIR. Oh
my God.
After watching that, me and John got together and started talking about exactly what we were going to see tomorrow at Hyperfest. And trust me, it's not something you want to miss.
Good morning. Welcome to day 2 of Hyperfest. I slept in a little bit. It is 8 o'clock and racing started an hour ago. Good morning. Good morning. Yesterday was kind of like the boring day out of the Hyperfest, which is crazy because it was absolutely hectic. Today is supposed to be like the absolutely insane one. Today we're starting off, obviously, watching drifting. Then we're gonna watch a few races, bounce around, and then tonight they close off part of the full course to do Power Wheels racing, where we huck water balloons at people on Power Wheels. Finish out the night with a Burnout competition, and then Club Hyperfest, which is just like a massive rave.
Better hop in.
You're gonna flip this car.
Don't worry, I'm a trained professional.
It's like watching you drive IRL, dude. Yeah.
This is the most comfortable seating position I could find.
So while I watched drifting for the remainder of the morning, Jack left to go get his race suit on because his race was starting within the next 2 hours. Once we found out Jack was ready to go on track, we made our way back to the campsite to go wish him luck. But before we get into the montage of his race, I want you guys to pause this video and leave a comment down below as to what place you think Jack came in.
Ready for this day to be over. This is the main race. That's why getting a good qualifying earlier was so important. So
You're starting number 1?
start number 1. Yeah, hope I can keep it that way.
Jack just finished his race. Yep, there he is.
And he is sitting right in first.
I have to go to the dyno to make sure this thing's legal. It should be. I will meet you guys at the campsite after that.
After Jack's awesome win, you heard him say that he needed to go to the dyno to make sure his car was legal. So what he means by that is that certain cars like the Spec E30 class need to meet a horsepower restriction to make sure the car can actually race on track and is not unfair to the other competitors. I wanted to go check the car out on the dyno, and I wasn't going to pass up the opportunity to ride in a race car.
I'll see you guys in a little bit.
Oh, Jesus. I was racing this thing.
It was good. It was good. I kind of figured out a way to like deal with the brake without like losing like too much pace. Yeah, I'm happy with it. I want the car to be perfect, and so like it annoys me when the car's not like running like exactly how it should. That's kind of part of racing. You have to like learn how to deal with it, you know. That was good. Thank you.
Getting in and out of a race car is a lot more difficult than I thought. You have no idea how badly I needed to pee, and this race car vibrating is a whole different level of needing to pee. So loud.
So he just made 160 horsepower, which is literally the cap of the class.
That's awesome. Cut back to the beginning of the weekend when you were showing me the whole car with like all of the fucking stickers on it.
Tried and true.
Once we were done there, it was time to head over to the section of the track known as Roller Coaster. It's where they host the Power Wheels race. And when I say Power Wheels, I literally mean those like little go-kart things that you have as a kid that are battery powered. Yeah, those things. People take the batteries out and then roll them down the track at like Mach Jesus while having water balloons chucked at them. I wish I was kidding.
There's a lot more people competing in this than I thought. Look at how many people there are. That was the most anticlimactic race I've ever seen in my life. All right, let's go to the Burnout competition. Just found out the Hyundai is our rental car. That's amazing. Some American. favorite event today. Now it's time to go party.
I would say all in all, this weekend was a major success, but like all good things, it has to come to an end. So the next morning we packed up shop and headed back home, which means our mission here is complete, and that signals the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love y'all so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.